Hello, welcome to A7FX. In this video, I will be doing the backtesting of AUD JPY. So I will start my backtesting at around 8 p.m. IST. Till then, I will be journaling my profit percentage of July AUD USD. I will start doing my backtesting sharply at around 8 p.m. I think I have done the I placed the wrong thumbnail. I had to do the Euro JPY because I had done already AUD JPY. I had to do the backtesting of Euro JPY, not AUD JPY. Here in Euro USD, I had missed some of my entries. I checked my chart again and I found that I have missed some of my Euro USD trades. Here I can show you. So here there was an entry which I did not take. You know why I did not take this entry? Because I thought that this is a retracement. This candle is not able to break the high of this candle. So I did that. That is why I did not take this entry. But when I again look at the chart, then I realized that I had an entry at this area because this candle has broken this high and then retrace. So for me, this was entry. So I missed this entry, and apart from this, I did not see any entry which I had missed. There was a missed entry of 3.24. But I'm not adding this entry, because I just marked it because when I will make my winning trade gallery, I will just add this as a winning trade because this was a nice trade. Sometimes when you are doing a back testing and your mind is not calm, then it does happen. You will miss your entry, and when you will see the same chart with a calm mind, you will see that you are getting some more entries, or you will see that you have taken some silly losses. So it is it is very common, like in real market. Let's suppose you take an entry, then and let's suppose your mind was not calm, you are not in that zone where you should take an entry, but you take that entry. But still, in live market you have lots of time to cool down yourself and realize your mistakes. But in a backtesting session, let's suppose your mind is not calm, or you are not mentally fit at that time, take any trade. So what happens, like let's suppose your mind mood is off for an hour and you started doing the backtesting. So what will happen that in that hour you will not be going to take that all the good trades. You will take you will do some losses, you will take unnecessary trades. Start our backtesting because it's already 8 p.m. IST. So start our backtesting. We have marked our high, we have marked our low. We have a large gap, so chances that the candle will fill the gap, and this candle has almost filled the gap. Candle has broken the low. So we have our new low, new high, and new low. Right now, I am not seeing any sort of momentum to the downside. Now again, it breaks the low, and now it's showing me some sort of momentum to the downside. So I will be placing my entry at this area. So it will get our entry. Breaks the low but giving a large wick, so this is not seeing momentum. It can easily give me a pullback or change the direction, or it can easily start giving us some sort of range. I don't want to take this entry right now. You can see that bring the momentum to the upside. All these candles are showing momentum to the upside. Now it just break the high with the wick, so no trade at all. Again breaks the high, retrace, again breaks the low, and not seeing any sort of momentum to the downside. Again breaks the high. These are range bound market condition. As a guerrilla trader, what I have observed, that price action is okay, but the important thing uh, uh, which this strategy requires is you have to understand what is the basis of this strategy. And when you will keep a close eye into the strategy, then you will see that it is basically a trend strategy. You don't have to put a lot of mind into it. It is very simple. If I tell you, let's suppose, let me just show you another chart so that you guys can understand the basic of this strategy. And it is important. Let me tell you, I'm switching to 1 minute time frame in other. So see, it is just simple. When you see the impulse, you have to take the trade. It is just simple. It is like this. When you see the weakness in the market, you have to take a trade in opposite direction and nothing. And all the price action is just simply to understand, to know whether it's a momentous candle or not, whether this candle is a faker or this candle is showing the momentum or not. This is just simple as it is. No, it is easy to understand on 1 minute time frame, because see, if any candle is showing the momentum, you have to take your entry. Just simple as it is. Any candle, or any price action is showing momentum to you, just take the trade. Just simple. And many people don't able to understand the strategy because they don't know the underlying concept of this strategy. Underlying concept of this strategy is, let's bring your friend, or like bring your elder brother or your mother or your father who does not know about the chart, and show them the chart and tells them that you have to buy when the market goes up and you have to sell when the market goes down. And what do you think? If you show this chart to your father or your mother or your brother, sister who does not know anything about trading, and you just tell him that you want to buy when the market going up, you have to sell when the market. So what do you think? Where they will buy it? Simply they will buy it. Let's suppose you are showing this chart to them, this portion of the chart. They will buy at around this area. Why? Because they can see the momentum to the upside. They will see the momentum to the upside. Obviously, they will buy at this area. And let's suppose they look at the chart and you ask anywhere at this area that where you want to sell. They will say that I want to sell at this point, or at this point, or at this point. It is that simple. And guerrilla strategy is basically just this is You have to just buy when you see a momentum to the upside, when you have to sell when you see the momentum to the downside. Other things are just to check whether, you know, just to check whether the momentum is correct or not. Price action is just to understand whether the momentum is correct or not. If you see momentum to the downside, you will sell. If you see momentum to the upside, you will buy. Just simple it is. It is that simple. But if you will try to just put a lot of your mind into it, you will just start learning about patterns and liquidity and all these things. These are just the things which helps you to take any entry, or to just avoid any unnecessary loss. But the underlying concept is just this simple. When you see the VIX, then does it look like that the market will continue its move to the down? No. But when you see this type of candle, it is showing you, yeah, now the market can come down, market can go down. You know, it is very simple. Now it breaks the high, retrace, then breaks the low, retrace, and again came down, again breaks the low. It is not giving me that much confidence that it will continue its move to the down, because previously it was in a range bound market condition. It also breaks this low, and if I see this candle, then still there is a chance that it just retrace and start giving me some sort of range bound market condition. So still I want to see some more. And now I can sense that, yep, it can give me and if it will give me an entry at this sorry, if it will give me an entry at this area like this, there is a chance that it will continue its move. Why I am saying this? By looking at this impulsive move to the down. Now, this is just simple. It is. If you show this chart to your brother or your sister and you will ask, what do you want to do? They will obviously tell you that I want to sell, you know. But where to sell, how to manage a trade, you learn all these things when you will join the community, or like if you have your own some strategy or anything. But the basic is just this. Don't put lot of see. And one more thing. Let's suppose you start seeing a candle like this. Let's suppose you start seeing bullish candles like this. What do you think? What will your brother say after seeing this type of candle? Would he see say that I want to buy, sell? No, he will definitely tell you that I want to buy. Why? Because seeing this candle, this sort of candle, your brother, your sister, your or any person who don't know trading, he will see after seeing this sort of candle, he will say that no, I want to buy. Why? If a immature person who does not know anything about trading can tell you that I want to buy at this area, then why would you sell at this area after seeing this sort of candle? Yeah, that is simple. Then aggressively the market coming down. If I will get an entry at this area, I will definitely take the entry. You have to just it will come with experience. I cannot say that you will start seeing, understanding a trend, or like mm, getting an idea from where a trend is starting. It will not come in 1 month, it will not come in 2 months also. It will take 6 months or 7 months or like 1 year of rigorous back testing. Then you will start seeing some sort of every pair has some sort of when you will see that how a trend is starting in every pair, you will see that there is some sort of similarities in every trend. If you will see a 50 trends of AUD JPY, then you will see that 35 of them are starting in the same way, whether it's up or down, you know. And you have to just understand, you have to, and when you do the back testing, you have to just keep an eye on that thing, how it is starting or how it is changing. Yeah, after seeing this sort of uh, impulsive move to the downside, it breaks the low and retrace. And when you will go to the theory portion of the gorilla strategy, then many people will buy at this area. Okay, but I'm just asking from you guys, show this chart to your brother and ask them, he will would he buy at this area after seeing this sort of candle? No, obviously not, because here he will see, or he or she will see, that the momentum is clearly to the downside, you know. So why he will buy at this area? There is no weakness in this market condition. It must just once break the low and retrace, and then break the high, and the chance that it will retrace, high chance, because it's not exhausted at this point. So if the price has not exhausted yet, then how you are expecting that it will change the direction? First, price will exhaust, and when it will start exhaust, when the exhaustion will start, you will get to know that now the price exhaustion has started. And how you will know? You will see a small candles coming down, retracing, coming down, retracing, coming down, retracing, and eventually you will see a large impulsive move to the upside, a large buying candle to the upside. And if you will show this chart to your brother or sister, they will also tell you, yeah, buy from here, because it's not able to come down. If you see this chart to your brother also, who does not know ABCD of trading, they will also tell you to buy at this area, buy from at this point. They will tell you buy at this area, you know. But as a experienced trader, or according to your rule, you will buy at this area. No, this is a safe area. You can buy aggressive. You can buy also at this area, but you need a safety cushion. No, so when the market will give you a retracement at this area, then we buy. It's not about the pattern, it's about the trend, it's about the momentum. But in the beginning, like I also, when I started when I joined the gorilla community, I was also in my mind like, I will get some sort of pattern, and I will do I will just and see the pattern and take the trade, and I will be profitable. But that is not the case. If that would be the case, then everybody will be profitable. Then the problem is, the people do not want simplicity. They want to just complicate the things. There I can see that we get a large range, and market came down, and then it started showing some sort of move to the upside. Now look at this white candle, then this black candle. Sorry, this white candle. These are clearly showing that the market has a strength to the upside. You know, so if the market comes down and takes me in, then I would definitely like to take this entry. So this is just I think I usually don't take trades after 7:30, and this is the candle after 7:30 at 7:30. So, but let it be. I have just take the entry. I have just taken the entry, so let it be. I am still in the trade. You can see that it did not tag me out at around just by some pips. Let me just check. Yep, I have also placed my order some like 0.5 pips above. So if I manage it, then also I will be okay. Now let's just see. It tag me out. Just breaks this low. Breaks this low. But after breaking this, let's giving us a large wicks at the bottom. I'm not showing any sort of momentum to the like it's coming down, but not with momentum. You know, momentum is losing here. So I don't want to take any entry. I will just want to see. Now you can see that the market has started moving up, but as it breaks the high, it's showing me a strength, like wicks at the top. So it's not giving me confidence to that it will continue its move to the upside. And this is the difference between your brother and in this is the difference between you and your brother. Your brother will don't understand that where he should not take the trade, you know. But you know, as a trader, you have back tested, you have taken a course, you have done lots of hard work. Then you know, you understand where you should take your entry and where you should not take your entry. It breaks the high, but again giving me a large weak at the top, and so this is not giving me enough confidence that it will keep continuing its move to the upside like this. After seeing a candle, you should it should give you a vibe that yeah, now I want to continue my move up, you know. After seeing this candle and after seeing this week, I'm not sure that it will continue its move to the upside. It can easily come down or change the direction. After seeing all this candle, it is showing giving me a strength signal that it can change the direction at any time. Just breaks this low. It is very important to just understand the price action. Price action is important, like the basic price action is okay, but the basic, why are you taking, what is the basics of your strategy, basic understanding why you are taking the trade. Now I can see that it comes down and then breaks this low, but just breaks this low. I want to see some more continuation. Once I will see a continuation, then I will be confirmed that I want to take an entry at this area. Okay. But at this point, I'm not confirmed yet. It can just retrace back. So let's just wait and see, wait for the next candle. And if that will be a nice candle, then I will take nice. But see, just retrace back. It's not giving me momentum to the downside that yeah, I want to continue to the move down. No. This is just a single candle, single black candle, which is not giving me. Here I take the single black candle. Why? Well, look at all these candles. These were some range bound candle, and then then the two candles, this candle first breaks the high, then again this candle trying to continue its move to the upside. Here it just breaks this low and retrace. So I'm not seeing any sort of continuation of the move to take the entry. When you will get the trend and when you will take it at the correct time, then in the, like, for the 5 or 6 months I used to take the trade, but I was not confident because I did not know the logic why I am taking this entry. I know the price action, I was taking almost similar trades as Joshua's take, but at that time also I did not know the logic why I am taking this entry. But now I know the logic. And the logic is very simple. You know, entire time I used to think that there must be some soft logic, this or that, the pattern or liquidity or, like, I don't know what. But the logic is very simple. Just when you see momentum, when you see momentum in any direction, just take the entry. And there are some things where we should keep an eye on. And after that, just see the momentum, take the entry. And the candle and the price action should show you that, yeah, I want to go up. You know, the candle should show like this. It is showing the some sort of continuation of the move. There is some wick, but still I can, when I see this sort of market condition, ascend, descend, then ascend, and then after that I am seeing some sort of continuation of the move. So if candles comes in, then I would like to take the entry. It did not tagged me in and it just went up. And after this I am seeing some sort of aggressive pullback. Why I did not place after this candle, I did not just place my entry. But if I see a black candle coming down aggressively, then there is chance that it can change the direction. No, that is why I did not place the blind entry. After seeing all these candles, it can easily come down and take me in and take me out. If I will see some range, then I would place my entry again. But if I will not see any range, then it can change the direction and take me out at any time. Went up. Now it's showing some sort of move to the upside. But again, I'm not getting any sort of range. It is just a simple candle, so I can just change the direction. So I don't want to take the entry right now. See why I did not take the entry? Because of these candles, these aggressive pullback candles. Now you can see that the market is showing move to the downside. If I will get an entry, I will definitely take the entry. I did not get any opportunity to take this entry, just went up sharply. Why I did not take this entry? See, first there was a wick, which is a no sign. And again, show this chart to your brother. And after seeing this candle, you will definitely, and after seeing this sort of move to the upside, he will also tell you that no, I want to buy. Why? Because at present the market is going up. There it was coming down, but after this white candle, it has just shifted its momentum to the upside. No, so it is pretty much simple. I just uh, at this point it breaks the high. Let's wait to see some sort of the previous. It's not giving me a healthy trend. It's breaking the high, retracing, giving us weak wicks. It's not giving me any sort of healthy trend. So I would be just waiting. Just weak and retracement. So no trade at all. Again, not a very healthy sign. It can is anytime it can give me a deep pullback and change the direction. It just breaks this high, trying to continue by giving a me weak retrace. Again, just break the high. If I will get a nice white candle to the upside, then I would like to take the entry. But yeah, I was expecting this. If I will get a nice black candle to the downside, I will definitely take a sell. But market just want to go inside the range. Just breaks this low, but after giving me a wick. So I'm not willing to take this entry. Yeah, what happened? It just breaks the high, retrace, come down, breaks the low, retrace. That is why I did not take the entry. But after this, it breaks the low and giving me a sharp momentous candle to the downside. So if the market comes up, then I would definitely like to take the entry. Yep, definitely. It's look good. It's looking good. Uh, But again, if a single white candle just comes all the way up and takes me in like this, then there is a high chance that it can change the direction, you know. So I would like to wait for the next candle, then I will place my entry. But after seeing this sort of wick, now I don't want to place the entry. It just Yep, yep. If it breaks the high, it breaks the high. Just you can say that it has just broken the high at this candle, and then this will be our bomb. But usually I don't take like and very early entry. Like this is a very early entry. Just this candle, our entry would be at this candle. But this is the candle where the market open, and you know that usually when the market opens, that like after at least 4 hours, the market stay in like volatility mode. The spreads are also high at this point, so I don't want to take this entry. I would like to just wait for like at least 4 hours so that the market gets settled, and then I will take the entry. If I get, yeah, it's Monday, and if the market if I will get my entry at this area, then I will take the entry. So let's wait for around 4 hours, and just it has just broken the low, so it just invalidate our entry. So I did not take this entry, but that is fine. Why? Because It is very common that this is 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the sixth hour after opening of the market, and it is very common that when the market opens, that after just opening of the market, you should not take. You should wait at least for like 4 to 6 hours to just settle the market. Because there are so many traders who keep their positions open for on on Friday, and at the market open they just want to square off their position, or some traders want to just take the trades on Monday. So just wait for around 4 6 hours, then take any entry. Now it has just broken the low, retrace, and then breaks the high and showing me a one candle move. But I want to wait for the next candle. Next candle gave me a large wiki candle, so no trade at all. It's continued its move to the downside, but it's not giving me the momentum which I want to see. These are just a small. This candle was quite good candle. After this, all the candles are very small. Oh, these candles are not showing me any sort of momentum to the downside. Anytime it can give me a large white candle to the upside. So I don't want to take any entry right now. For many people, this is a bomb. Many people will want to take this entry as a bomb. But for me, it's not. This after this break, this look at all these candles. These are not showing me that sort of a strength. And see this white candle is very volatile, like aggressive candle to the upside. We get some sort of range, and then again this white candle to the upside. So these candles are not showing giving me any sort of strength, like weakness to the down. And see, if I would have taken this entry as a bomb at this place, it would be a loss. How I saved my 1%? Just by reading the momentum, just by looking at the momentum. Came down, break the low, but again, just a wiki break. Not giving me confidence that it will continue to move to the downside. If I'll get a one more black candle to the downside, then I would like to take this entry. But this candle is also a wiki candle. Again, not giving me confidence that it will continue to the move to the down. It can easily give me a white candle like this, or it will start. It can easily give me a white candle like this, or it can start giving me some sort of 15 pips. EJ and EU, I take 15 pip SL. So now it came down, break this low, retrace. But these type of things happen usually after the news. I'm seeing some sort of momentum to the upside. If I will get a continuation bullet, I would definitely like to take the continuation bullet. But if here I don't want to take the bomb bullet entry. I don't want to take the continuation bullet or like bomb slash bullet at this area, because Here I can sense the volatility in the market. The market came down aggressively, went up aggressively, then again coming down aggressively. It's giving me a volatility. Theoretically, it is a setup, but theoretically, but practically, when you read the momentum, you can sense that it's showing you the volatility. You know, there is a chance that it can just take you in or just give you some range or change the direction. There is a high chance of it happening of it. If you go theoretically, then this is a setup. Why? Because it breaks the low or retrace, you are seeing a continuation candle, then you should take the entry at this area. But if you look at this price action or momentum, it's a bullet setup. Yes, absolutely, I am also saying that it's a bullet setup, bomb slash bullet setup. But if you ask from me that I can see this candle, aggressive pull candle to the down, aggressive candle to the up, then if the candle again comes down at this area, then there is a chance that it can give you range and change the direction. So that is why I don't want to take this entry right now. I don't want to place my entry at this area because that will be very risky entry for me. See, this is the thing. See, this is the thing I was expecting. That is why I did not place the entry. What I am telling you, theoretically, this is a perfect entry. Theoretically, according to our setup, this is a perfect entry. But why I did not take this entry? Look at this volatile move to the down. Look at this volatile move to the up. Then again a candle coming down. If this thing would not present at this place, and let's suppose I am getting this sort of move. Let's suppose let's suppose uh, let's suppose this move is not present there here, and I'm getting this sort of move at this area. Okay, and then I get this candle, then this that will be a perfect 100%, 110%. This is a perfect move take at this area. But after seeing this candle and after seeing this sort of move to the upside, and again come market coming this much down, there is a chance that there is a high chance that it can change the direction, give you some range, and then change the direction. There is a high chance. Why? Because see, momentum came down sharply to the down. Like market came down sharply, went up sharply, formed some sort of V structure, then again came down at this area, almost at this area. Yep, descending channel combo. I'm telling you that theoretically this is a perfect entry. I'm telling you. But if you ask from me, from my experience, what I have observed, then this sort of when you have this sort of move to the downside and then this sort of pullback and your entry is this much low, then there is a chance that let's suppose your entry is at this area. It went up, and let's suppose this move would be like this, and your entry is at this area, then this will be a good entry. This would be a good entry at this area. But let's suppose market comes down like this and your entry is at this area, then just tell me what is the chance that it will continue all the way up. And you have seen that previously also you have a very bearish move, and again the market come all the way down to at this area. What is the chance that it will again go all the way up? Theoretically, this is a setup. I'm not denying. This is a good setup, theoretically. But if you look at the price action momentum wise, okay, this is a good setup, theoretically. But what is the chance that your entry is at this area, market come down sharply at like this? Look at these candles. Look at these candles coming down sharply, then went up sharply, then again came down sharply, and then again you are expecting that the market should go up all the way sharp, all the way up. Theoretically, if you go According to the theory portion, it is a good entry. But if you ask from me, by looking the momentum and the price action, for me it is like a average entry, not a very high probability entry, not a very low probability entry. It is an average entry. And why I'm telling you as an average entry, because this price action was very slow. You know, this was slow price action. So the chance was there was some chance that it can continue its move to the upside, but again, it was for me it was an average trade, not a high probability, and that is why I did not take this. Now it's showing up momentum to the downside. So if I will get an entry at this area, I will definitely take the entry. But again, I don't want to just blindly place my entry. It can just take me in. If a single candle goes up like this, there is a chance that it will start its move to the upside also. Okay. Or it can give me a deep pullback. So I don't want to just blindly place the entry. I'll be just waiting patiently. Market comes up like this here, how the market goes down. I want to just see. Yeah, I want to just, it looks good. So let's just wait. But again, I don't want to see this sort of move to the upside. No, look at the wick at the bottom and look how aggressively it went up. It is just almost engulfed the entire previous candle. No, so I don't want it to see this sort of candle. After this move, after this move, I did not want to see this sort of candle. There is a chance that the next candle can also goes up and take me out. So I will be just waiting, not placing the entry right now. Again, again, this candle is a very aggressive candle for me. You know, it can just start came down and just start can take me out. Sorry. Here I wanted to see some sort of slow move, slow candles, one or two, three candles goes up and take me in. Then that would be for me a high priority entry. But here I get a wick and then aggressive candle, a small pullback, then again a white aggressive candle. Look at these candles. These were the small candles. And look at how big these white candles were. So let's wait and see. Again, it just showing the weakness to the downside. No, nope, nope, not for me. Now it has just broken the high. Let's suppose you take it as a bomb at this place. You take the bomb at this place. Then also you can see why I did not take this entry. Because I can sense that the market is giving me a bullish candles. Has started giving me bullish candle after this sort of clean downward move. I was not expecting this sort of candles after seeing this sort of clean move. No, I was not expecting this sort of candles. But if I'm getting this sort of candle, there must be some sort of hidden move which will come in future. Hidden move or some range, which I start now. You can see that I get this range. Why? Because now the market is unsure whether it wants to go down, whether it's want to go up. You know why? That is why I am getting this sort of range. Anytime it can go up and take me out. No, if I would have taken this as a bomb, let's suppose at this place, then also my SL would be at around when it breaks this low, I would be managing my SL at around this area, 2 pips above it. So it will be some 0.25% loss. See, what I'm telling you, just try to look at the chart as a child. Let's suppose you are just a child, you don't know anything about trading. You are just, let's suppose you are just a 10-year or 12-year child who are just looking at the market, and just after seeing these sort of white candles, would you like to buy at sell at this area after seeing this sort of white candle, aggressive white candles? Forget about the price action, forget about everything. Is the previous market is that much of trending that this is nothing? Let's suppose previous market is let's suppose previous market is like this. Okay, then if I would get this white candle, then that is nothing, because then let's suppose I get this sort of white candle. Let's assume that this white candle is this leg, and this white candle, the second white aggressive candle, is this leg. Then that is perfect to take the entry at this area as a bomb or bullet or anything. But this is not a price action, like I was not expecting. It is a very trending. Here it just breaks, like market comes down, market breaks this low and just retrace. Then again came down, give me a wick and then aggressive pullback. I was not expecting like this sort of aggressive pullback, which is just completely engulfed this candle. I was not expecting this sort of move after this sort of downward momentum. No, it is very common. It does not, again, you cannot fix this thing that how many pullbacks is a trending. For me, if like let's suppose market is coming down like this, and a single candle can show me that it has started its trend, or just a single pullback can able to I'm good to take the entry. Depends that how all these moves are, how these how small these pullbacks are. No, it depends. You cannot fix that. Okay, one pullback is okay, good to go. Take the continuation bullet. No, just try to look at the chart. Sometimes what happens, like the people start over analyzing the market. You don't need to do all this sort of a lot of, you don't need a lot of knowledge to just take the good trades. You just need some sort of common sense. Why in the, why beginners luck work? Have you ever think that why beginners luck work in trading? If you, it happens. So with, I started trading in, I did my first trade in 2013. In 2013 I did my first trade, and I had a $300 in my account, and I made $1,200 just in 1 week. Believe me, just in 7 days, like 5 or 7 days, I make it in 1,200. I did not know anything about trading, nothing, zero. I did not know anything about trading, and I just made $1,200, this $300 in just 5 or 7 days. Have you ever, like, now if I think that how I was able to make this thing, because I was just using my common sense. My knowledge was not, like, my common sense was not hijacked by my external knowledge. It was still there. It was like, it was at the at its nascent form. But you know what happens when you start taking some strategy on or anything, then you will just, most of the people, what they do, they just don't use the common sense. They start complicate the things, keep complicating the thing, keep making some like rigid rules, or no, just sometimes use common sense, use your eye, use your brain, you know, what the market is trying to tell you. And you know what I was doing all these times, just 1 minute time frame, I was just looking where the market is going. If 2 3 candles are like black, then sell. If 2 3 candles are white, then buy. And I was just doing this thing, and I made around $1,200. And yeah, you know that after sometimes you like, what happens if you are a beginner's luck, then after sometimes the luck will run out and you will just lose eventually. But my point here is that if a novice trader can make money just by looking at the trend, just what is the trend, what the trend is doing, then why not we as a like we as a traders who is learning this thing and doing lots of hard work, why we just forget the trend, like why we just stop seeing where the market wants to go, why we forget this simple basic thing. Everything is perfect, theory is perfect, right? Here I will sell, here I will buy, here I will do, here I will that, here I will do this thing, here I will that, do that thing. But the basic thing is, where are are you able to see the trend, the basic thing? No. Then why are you taking the trade? Any doctor will do the surgery or do any, like, do any procedure if there is any problem. But if there is no problem, then why a surgeon will do a surgery? He know how to do a surgery, but if the patient has no problem, then why he will do the surgery? We know the price action, but we will use our price action when the market is trending. Exactly, the FOMO. But after certain period of time, the FOMO also get away. The FOMO also get away. Why? Because if you will not see the trend, why you will take the entry? And if you will see the trend, then you will take the entry. After certain time, the FOMO will go away. And you know, have you ever think that why FOMO comes? Why the FOMO appears? It appears because of lack of experience. After experience, there will no there will be no FOMO, because with your experience you will know that if I will take any trade with FOMO, it will be a losing trade. But it will come time. It does come with time. If I say that, like, patience is something which comes time, you know FOMO is something which will go away with time. Yep, lack of knowledge, lack of experience. If you will not be having that much of experience, then also the FOMO will kicks in. Like, I am content, like, for the past 3 years I am like doing trading for the past 3 years, but not profitable. It was not profitable like past 3 or 4 years, if you ask for me. I don't remember the exact date. I started, my first acquaintance with the trading in 2013, and then I lost my money, and then I stopped. I thought that it is some sort of scam, and then in 2016 again I started researching about it. 2016, I from 2016 I started researching about it, done lots of courses, you know, hopping around strategy to strategy, strategy to strategy. I have done, I have seen almost all the videos, like almost all the courses. You probably know about any course. I must have watched his or her video, definitely. Okay, okay. I will practice more and talk less. So here we can see that this is just the part of the this industry, failing failing challenges, and like, so not profitable this year. No problem. Just don't give up. Keep keep trying. Keep trying. Don't give up. If you will give up, you will not be able to make it. I have also failed a lot of like, I have not failed any challenge, because when I took the challenge, when I took my first challenge, I had already enough experience that I know that if I am not ready and I will take the challenge, the result will be the same. But I take my challenge when I was confident that I will pass it. Then I took the challenge. Here it breaks the low, and now this candle is showing some sort of move to the downside. But again, the previous price action is very range bound. So there is a high chance that it will just, uh, here what the market did, market breaks the high, retrace, market breaks the low, trying to continue its move, retrace, again breaks the low, again breaks the low, and retrace. And the market is completely inside the range bound, and this is just a black candle. So I don't want to take any trade right now. The most like, what was the most difficult part to overcome in trading for me was like, I was hopping around a strategy to strategy, and it that is why it took a lot of time for me to become consistent. And I am also, and I don't feel same, like I'm also right now I'm also not consistent. Consistency means like your like making your account positive every month, this is the consistency. Like not every month, but at least a quarter, consistent quarter. But I'm still on the way, but I'm still not consistent, if you will ask for me, to be frank. I don't feel any same, like if I'm doing the backtesting. So, and it does take time, if you are trading from last 3 years or 2 years or 1 year, and you feel same that, oh, I am feeling same that I am not consistent. If anybody will know that, what he will or she will say. This is a very rewarding career. And if you are doing some tough thing, then it does take time. Tough things do not happen in a day. Think in that perspective. Discipline is like important. What I did, I bought a 2 terabyte of hard disk, and I downloaded lots of courses. Like, I think every course, does not matter what course it was. Before joining to the Gorilla community, I had already the course of Gorilla in my hard disk. Falcon, Gorilla, Phantom, all the courses, you know. And what I used to do, I used to just watch a course, just do a 1 month of like trading or backtesting, whatever I like, and then and after just and after that, I just it is very common in 1 month you are not going to be profitable. And after that, I used to just change the strategy again. First, I started with Urban Forex. Then I did Daniel's FX Daniel Savage. Then I did Fifth Don't Lie. Then I started seeing market fluidity. Then I started seeing phantom trading. I also tried to learn Falcon from Falcon, you know. And there are some more courses. There was a course, yeah, like Rocks FX. And then I also watched the videos of, let me just remember. There was a course named Six Figure Capitals. That course was on harmonic patterns. So a lot of courses. And I would say that Vertex investing. No, I have not seen the Vertex investing. Pips of Persia, I have seen his course. Pips of Persia, I have seen. Pips of Persia like supply or like smart money concept. Don't know the Vertex investing. I have heard about this, but I have not seen his course. Vertex investing, but Pips of Persia, I know. No, this is not holy grail strategy. This is the strategy to which I stick for the longest time. This is not a holy grail strategy. Gito, I am, yes, I am funded, and I my first, it's about 50K. You can watch my challenge videos. I have I uploaded my all challenge video at this. Let me just show you. I had uploaded all my challenge video. You can just go to my channel, and when you will, I will make a playlist of my all challenges which I took. You can watch. These are my challenges which I took. I have I have placed all my challenge episodes. This was a challenge which I took. There was one more challenge which I took, yeah, from this channel. And that time funding talent ran away. He like they refunded my money, but after some time they just vanished. So I took this challenge also $25, 25K, and then this challenge 50K, and one more challenge which I am currently doing, this FTMO challenge, which I'm currently doing. Like it's a 20K challenge. So this month I took this challenge this month. I took this challenge also. So lots of challenges. Yep, I passed it with Guerrilla strategy. And why, like, you know, sometimes it becomes difficult to make 8% from Guerrilla strategy also. But most of the times you can pass it. You can make 8%. It's not that difficult. Yep. Bullish butterfly, like butterfly, shark patterns, crab patterns, Gartley pattern, bat pattern, all those patterns. This strategy, like, my previous all strategy was a day trading strategy, and it is some sort of mixture of day trading and swing trading. I used to take the trades in 15 minutes and 5 minutes, like that. But what I found, my, like, I am not that type of trader who can trade, and it is very important to understand what type of, like, let's suppose, I just use alerts. Why don't you use alert? I use alert, and whenever I get alert, I try to make my notification volume at its peak. When I get the alert, I just wake up and manage my entry. If it is, if if there is any entry, I just take the entry and just uh, again sleep. And you have to, you have to do some sort of sacrifice. If you will try to, like, take the entry and just want to take the sleep, then it's not going to happen. And let's suppose you are someone is giving you a 50K. 50K is not a small amount. So for that 50K, you have to wake up. You have to wake up in the middle of the night. You have to take the trade. You have to manage the trade. You know. So in the beginning, it it is just matter of habit. I now my sleep is like, I just wake up for like 1 minute, and I just again go for sleep in next minute. No, it is completely, like, it is not like order block. Believe me. This strategy is basically simply trend based strategy. Not pattern, not order block. It is just trend based strategy. Just look at the trend where if you get an impulsive candle, take the entry. If you don't impulsive candle, don't take the entry. It is just simple. Not trend, nothing. Not like trend, not like a smart money concept. Not like pattern, not like a smart money concept. Lots of questions are coming. Yep. Trading view alerts are like, yeah. But then my sleep is worse, and when I get up, I feel like shit. Yep, this is for me. This is a good entry. For me, this is a good entry. Look at this. Look at this descending channel. Look at this nice impulsive move to the upside. For me, this is a good entry. It just take me out, but that is fine. Thanks, bro. There were some wicks, but still, like if you look at the impulse, then this is this week is this week can be bearable for me if I see the impulse. Now we are completely inside the range. This candle has just, yep, this candle has just broken this low, this high, sorry, this high, and then yeah, I know Rafael Kemel, Rafael's channel, and he uses EA, but I don't like to use any EA or any indicator on my chart. You know, Gito, what I think that like if someone is giving you a 50K or like 200K or 100K for that amount, like for that amount, it is worth to wake up in the middle of the night. Believe me, like it does not hurt me at all. If I have to wake up like 10 times in a night, I would definitely wake up. But I don't treat that money is like it's not my money. Sorry, it's not like someone else's money. I treat it as my money, you know. And let's suppose you put your own 50K for trading, then would you not wake up for to take the trade or manage the trade? Let's just think like this. Like, if someone is giving you 100K or 200K just for trading, then I think it's worth to wake up and take the trade for that capital. And after sometimes you will get habitual of this thing, you know. It will not frustrate you. In the beginning, I understand that in the beginning it will create some problem, but after some time you will become habitual to it. This is not a big issue. And there is no every night you will not get this type of things, you know. Every night you will not get any trade. Let's suppose in a week, let's in a week once or twice these things happens. Then you just if there is any setup which is setting up, then you have to you just place an alert, and when the price reaches your alert, you will get your notification and just take the trade. breaks this low and giving me a large wick, so no trade at all for me. Now I have just finished the month of July. So I think I took two trades in July. Both were losing trades, but that is absolutely fine. So the month was not very trending. I can see that here month was like in a some sort of range, small channels, then large descending channel, then just two candle impulse, then again range. So not a good month, but still okay month. I did not lose a lot. If I compare my previous results, then this is nothing. Two losses is nothing. I used to take around 5, 7 losses in a row when I started doing backtesting. But now, if the month is not good, I do not take lots of losses. That is the good thing. If you will not lose a lot, you will easily recover those losses. If you lose a lot, then it will become difficult, and it also started playing with your psychology. If you lose a lot of your money, lot of your account. So this month was not good for me. But here I missed around 4%. So minus 2%. Okay, so let's see how much trade I took. Two trades, both were in a loss. So this month was a break-even month, I must say. You have to do this thing, because in Guerrilla, what I have observed that you don't get lots of entry. So if you don't get lots of entry, then you have to be selective. If you get a lots of entry, then take all the trades, whether it's a high priority, whether it's low priority, does not matter. If you are getting lots of trade, but if you are not getting lots of trade, then you have to be selective. And yep, you can say that I am a conservative trader. I used to take a lot, like only good trades, good setups. And there is a reason why, because see, I like my plan is to take a funding of around like 3k minimum, 3k. And right now I have just taken 50k, and my long term plan is to just take a 3k, at least 3k for the beginning. My goal is to just for 2022 to take the funding of 3k, not 3k, 300k, sorry. 300k. And if you have your funding capital, then you cannot afford to lose a lot. If you have your own capital, you can take average trade, low probability trade, whatever trade you but and also you will be profitable, or if not profitable, you will not be able to lose like your whole capital. It is very difficult to just risking 1% and losing your entire 100%. It is almost impossible, just by risking 1%. But it is very much possible to risk 1% and lose your your entire funding. So that is why i I don't take lots of average or low priority trade. I i go for only high priority trades. Why this is loss? I have okay. Mhm. Bullet, obviously. This month I lost around minus 0.81%, which is nothing. Minus 0.81. If the month is not good, then make sure that you don't lose a lot. Losing minus 0.81% is not a big loss. And it would not be a loss because in the beginning of the video I told you that I missed my some of my entry uh, in Euro USD because that day I was not calm. I was because of some other issues. My mind was not calm. And when I look at that chart again, I just saw some nice entry. And if I show you, then you guys can also say that yeah, that was perfect entry. There was no discrepancy why I did not take that entry. I can show you. So that this month would also be a good month, not a not a good month, but a positive month. But I missed that entry, that good entry, and then for me, like bomb, like bullet and continuation bullet has a high priority than bomb. Impulse, like, and which setup is more successful coming out? Coming out from channel, more successful. So here I missed this entry. This was a like you can see that this was a good entry. If you know like this was a ascending pattern, you know. Why I missed this entry? Because I'm telling you that that day my mind was not in a good state. You can say I did not. So this candle breaks this high. Okay. So for this is a continuation candle, and then just retrace back. And previously also break the high, retrace, again break the high, retrace, again break the high, again retrace. And look at this candle, this black candle. This was a very nice impulsive candle to the downside. So if I would be in a like normal mood, then I would definitely take this entry. So here like I missed 3.24%. If I would have taken this entry, then that would be an definitely a winning month. But again, loss is not big, so I'm happy with it because uh, if your losses are like 5%, 8%, 7% losing month, and you are just your winning months, look at my winning month 15%, 8%, 5 point like 58%. And after that, I some like month was started getting corrective and corrective. But still, my losing month was not big. If you are losing, your losses must be small and your winners must be big. If you look at all these months 16%, 2%, 12%, 13%, 28%, 16%, 15%. My winners are always bigger. And if I lose, losers are always small, not big losers. See, small losers, small losers. That is good thing. If you lose a small. If you if you will take a big losers, then it will be difficult. It will start playing messing with your psychology. I lost 14 trades, but still I just minus 0.81%. I took 19 trades. Terrible win rate at month. Whenever I get a losing month, then my win rate is up at approx 25%. See here, I had a minus 2.4% month. My win rate was 25%. Here also my I have a losing month. You can see my win rate is just 26%. It's not because I traded wrong, because the month was not that good. No. Four trades, four trades in a row, 4 or 5 trades in a row, 4 trades or 5 trades in a row. Not in a one pair, not in a single pair, like in a four pair, in 4 pairs. In a single pair, like max 2 losses or three losses max in a single pair. But if you are trading 4 pairs, then taking 4 losses or 5 losses in a row is not big thing. Yep, I in my funding account I usually take 0.5% risk, not more than 0.5%. Just 0.5% risk. I don't take more than 0.5% in my funding account. Let's suppose I get 3 losses in a row, then 1.5% is not a big loss. I can easily recover 1.5%. It is just a matter of a 1:3 trade. But if I lose, let's suppose I'm doing trading with like 1% risk, and I lost around 6 or 7% of my capital, then it means that I have almost lost 60 or 70% of my capital, which is not good. It will start missing your psychology. So if you are funded, then don't take trades above 0.5%. If you have a buffer, like let's suppose you make around 5 or 7%, then you can take 1 or 2 trades of like 1%. But if you have just started yet, then start increasing your risk slowly. Once take some winning trades, then try to take increase your risk. Okay, let's just wrap up this session. Happy New Year. May this year brings lots of prosperity to all my viewers and subscribers.